Good Monday morning. Cleanup will continue across the Midlands after the strong storms this weekend. That includes in Kershaw County, where a tornado with winds up to 130 miles per hour hit North Central High School. Here's some drone footage of the damage.
Yeah, and it's pretty incredible. The National Weather Service says the school was heavily damaged by the EF2 twister, and school officials say it'll be a while before that building reopens. Good Monday morning, and thanks for joining us on Sunrise. I'm Emily Scarlett in for Cammie Raisler.
And I'm Leland Pender. Today is actually another first alert day. Meteorologist Tim Miller joins us now at the desk. Tim, it's so great that that storm passed through Kershaw County when no one was in that school building.
Right.
But what's on tap for today?
Yeah, well, it is an alert day, you're right, for today as well as tomorrow, but not expecting any big severe storms like that. So I want to drive that point home. All right, to lose the rain. We're going to have some pretty heavy rain. We already having rain now. In fact, we'll get to radar and some temperatures this morning as we're off to work and school. And I'll tell you what, this is only the beginning here.
And the Midlands, not the only part of South Carolina to see strong storms this weekend.
The National Weather Service confirms a tornado was also seen in the upstate Saturday night. This one an EF0 twister, which touched down in Piedmont and Anderson County. The tornado touched down just after 8:30 Saturday night with winds as high as 85 miles per hour. Most of the damage from that twister was uprooted trees, but it did blow a carport from one man's driveway onto the roof of his house. Next door to that, a tree came crashing down in the backyard, clipping the balcony of a home before landing in a swimming pool.
The house shook, and then we felt a bang of something landing on top of our house. I thought it was a tree. I had no idea it would be that carport.
The other trees, that's fine, and that one's too. But I will say this, God had his protective hand on us. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, no one was hurt. A nearby church also had some damage from the twister, but it was contained to the parking lot.
In the meantime, you can stay up to date on the latest weather conditions with our WIS weather app. There are features like the 10-day forecast and interactive radar that can help you keep track of these storms. You can also customize alerts you'd like to receive. As always, this is free in your phone's app store.
New details this morning on a fire that damaged 2 homes in Columbia late last night. Take a look at this photo tweeted by Columbia Fire, and you can see some pretty intense flames shooting through the roof of one of those homes on Washington Street near Hyde Street. That's in the neighborhood across from Benedict College. Firefighters say they first got the call around 10:30 last night, and here's video of the fire sent to us by a viewer. Firefighters say it started in one home and quickly spread to the house next door. Firefighters were able to save that second home, but it's not clear this morning just how badly either home was damaged. Here's video now of firefighters on the scene. WIS spoke to Columbia Fire Chief Aubrey Jenkins about whether anyone was inside the home at the time.
Right now, we have no report of any type of injuries. We do know that there's some people that were staying here, but apparently the vehicles are not here. So we're hopeful that, nobody was in there.
Columbia Fire is now investigating what may have started this fire. We'll keep following the story and bring you any updates on air and on the WIS News app. Now to our top story of the day, the big battle between the 2 Tigers in New Orleans. Clemson is looking for its second consecutive national title when they take on LSU tonight at the Superdome.
That's right. And I believe, is that orange that you're wearing this morning? I can't tell. It's kind of pinkish.
I guess depending on how you look at
it. Well, a victory for Clemson would mean another perfect record for the Tigers, plus a chance at continuing their 29-game winning streak. WIS sports reporter Joe Gorcho is in New Orleans taking a look at the motivation on both sides of the field tonight.
Clemson senior safety Kayvon Wallace clearly articulated the mission for Clemson today.
For all of the fans that could not make the trip down south, you can still cheer on the Tigers at home at the viewing party in downtown Clemson. That viewing party will take place on College Avenue between Keith Street and Highway 93. Now, this section will close starting at 5 tonight and then reopen at 2:30 a.m. 2 large viewing screens will be set up near the police substation and Judge Keller's store. At 7 tonight, Clemson police will temporarily suspend the open container law, but you must have a valid orange wristband to have that open container. No outside drinks or coolers will be allowed inside the viewing party, but you can bring folding chairs. The open container law will go back into effect at midnight.
We have ourselves a rare weather event for us where we have a stationary front that's poised over us. That's not necessarily so rare, but the fact that we're going to be so warm and humid for several days in January where it's going to feel like April is really rare for sure. Here it is. Here's the front. Notice all the rain and showers traveling right along that front. So the heaviest rain will be in and around the front. So basically from Columbia towards the north as our better chance of showers and some thunderstorms. Now, not expecting any severe weather, but certainly a rumble of thunder wouldn't be out of the question. Alert days posted today and tomorrow for the opportunity of more heavy rain. I'll show you what we can expect coming up over the next few days and if there's any chance of winter-type temperatures ever coming back. We'll talk more about that in just a bit.
All right, Tim, the impeachment trial in the Senate looks to move forward this week.
Plus, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle raising questions about continuing tensions with Iran. One more check of some breaking news that we're keeping an eye on this morning. There is a fire that we're following. Prestige Composites, 2-Notch Road in Lexington County. We'll, of course, keep you updated on this on air and online.
And we're just now getting some more information into the newsroom from officials in Lexington County. They tell us that no injuries have been reported as of this time, and smoke is moving toward the town of Lexington. So if you live in this area, of course, in Lexington or this part of the county, you might see some smoke and smell it today throughout the rest of this morning, maybe even the afternoon. So keep that in mind. More at wistv.com and our mobile news app.